It is so unbelievably hot. I have to eat this as fast as possible because, I was gonna say it's raining because it's gonna melt. I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, if it gets a little choppy, just know that I'm editing out any traffic, any kids playing, any birds squawking. Because I'm filming during the daytime. So yeah, let's get into the chocolate bar. Let's go. Interesting that it's not 3, it is 2. Oh, I forgot to show you guys it's kind of become our signature thing, you know what I mean. Guys, just ignore me. Anyway, oh my god, I literally had it in the fridge. I got, oh my god, I love this so much. I got, I have a little subreddit ready. Where's my phone? Okay. We haven't read. Focus, baby. We haven't read anything together in a while. So I'm thinking, well, I was thinking, I suggested it. Somebody in the comments was like, girl, yes, please. So we're bringing it back, baby. So it says, it's gonna be so hard to. I could just put it down, it's fine. Because my female 33 partner, male 32, doesn't want to marry me. This was posted 3 hours ago. It says, my partner and I have been together for nearly 5 years. Living together for 2.5. Earlier this year, we went ring shopping and looked at engagement rings together and chose one together. We discussed getting engaged this summer, and I have been expecting a proposal. Tonight, he told me he doesn't want to get married. He probably doesn't ever, in quotes. Doesn't ever, in quotes, want to get married, but insists we will be good parents together. I told him that there's no way I'll be having a child with him if we're not married. His response was just that he understood. Understood is also in quotes. It really effing hurts. Especially since we had discussed getting married and picked out a ring together. And I was truly expecting us to get engaged this year. I don't want to do this anymore. I feel like I have sunk 5 years into a relationship that isn't going to go anywhere I want it to go. And I can't find a way out of it. We're currently on holiday with friends of mine. Ooh. Like, why is it that always on vacation, people, couples, friends end up getting into fights like this? Like, this is so serious. Anyway, let me grab another piece of chocolate. It's getting really serious. Oh god. sometimes you just never know. Sometimes it's like, anyway, I want to pack up my stuff and leave him, but between only working part-time, having to pay for school out of pocket, I don't have enough money to live by myself, or even have enough saved to put down a deposit on a place. I know I've truly effed myself in this situation. I have a year left until my degree is done. I don't think I have a year in me to stay in a relationship where he doesn't want to marry me. My self-confidence is on the floor. Oh, baby. And I'm surrounded by people who have what I want. It says, thanks for listening to my little rant. Edit. I'm not in the US. I live in Austria. And my degree is in German and won't be recognized in my home country. Also, I haven't lived in my home country for over 10 years of my life. I will not return home. First comment. Finish school and prepare. Someone replied this: be roommates until you're done. Make a plan for how to support yourself. Do not sleep with them anymore. Explore all of your options too. See if any of your friends would like a roommate. Someone replied, he wasted 5 years of her years. He wasted 5 of her years. What would be so bad is if she wastes one of his. She should absolutely finish school and then leave. Someone said, please be exceedingly careful not to get baby trapped. Your soon-to-be ex clearly can't be trusted. You need to get out at all costs. He knows you have no option, so he dropped the bomb and remains ambivalent. Good for you for saying no to the kid, but leave before this gets ugly. I promise you the first good prospect he finds, you're out on your ass. He told you he will never marry you. Believe him and leave. No excuses. This I completely believe. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just in the camp of and I know people are like, this is like a really toxic way to think, or like whatever, but like if you wanted to, he would. If he wanted to marry you, he would marry you. And I guarantee you, if you break up with him and he finds someone that he actually likes, he just doesn't want to marry you. I mean, like, what is marriage is less of a commitment than having a child. Having a child, you are tied to that person for the foreseeable future. You know what I mean? You now have something that is 50% theirs. Whereas if you get married and you want a divorce, you know what I mean? You can sign a prenup to protect yourself. You go, it's just a piece of paper. It's not just a piece of paper. I mean, in that context, it's just a piece of paper. I completely agree. It's so much easier said than done. I don't think she should stick it out with him. Oh, this was supposed to be cupped, my bad. I don't think that she should stick it out with him and try to make it work by pretending to be with him. It just feels This one is long. Okay. Next video. I'm putting my, I was like, film back to back. Okay. Chocolate's melting in between my fingers. It's so hot. Okay. It's because my fan's off and my window's closed. Someone said the ring is in our apartment and I'm getting ready to end things. I, female 30, have been with my boyfriend, 31 male, for almost 2 years. We discussed marriage early on and seemed aligned. A few months ago, I moved in after we agreed an engagement was our next step. We picked a ring. He bought it. It's sitting in our apartment, and he even announced to his friends and family that we were ring shopping, getting engaged. Then a couple of nights ago, he revealed that he's not sure he's ready to get engaged. He's ready for engagement or marriage. When I asked why, one of his reasons was that he's worried he didn't sleep around enough. I'm sorry, nothing could have prepared me for that sentence. You can't see this, but my eyes are actually closed. Okay. I'm not even sure I'm ready to read. Like, continue to read. Okay. He said it's a dumb reason and he'd probably regret losing me over it, which is why he hasn't ended things or cheated on me. In brackets it says, wow, yay, congratulations. At one point, he actually said the words, I don't see us getting engaged in the foreseeable future, and that's in quotes, and they say when you know, and I'm not sure if you're the one. He even brought up ethical non-monogamy. For the love of God. Is this a joke? I initially panicked and said I'd consider ENM. I still wanted to be engaged to him. He's a good partner in many ways, and I'm pretty open-minded, so maybe, question mark. But the more I processed it, the more I started leaning towards ending things. I left the next day to stay with family to figure out my thoughts and let him know I'd be back in a week or so to talk. I think he assumes we're staying together. I have a strong feeling that when I go back, he'll have another epiphany and claim he's ready to propose just so he doesn't lose me. But I don't want a man who marries me out of fear of loss. I want someone who is thrilled to marry me. That's true. If he's this uncertain after 2 years, what's a week really going to change? You guys, I keep pausing because I literally can't. Will this desire for other women just pop up again when we have kids and it's harder to leave? I'd hate to let him backtrack now only to face this again when I'm older and even more attached. I'd feel so dumb for not heeding the obvious warnings, and either way, I'd always have in the back of my mind that he's just not sure. That's definitely not a quality I want in the man I'm choosing to spend my life with. Girl, while I was quite sad at first, part of me is feeling excited about dating again. Staying in this relationship would mean that I'm blocking myself from finding a better fit and settling for someone who's unsure. Leaving means I'm opening up the possibility of meeting someone who knows they can't wait to marry me and build a life together, and that's what I want. Currently, I'm working on solidifying my headspace over the next few days so I don't get manipulated by an I don't want to lose you speech when I go back. I'm generally very empathetic and understanding, but I know I need to be logical and decisive over this. He doesn't want to end it, and would be very happy to continue as we are. It's not a bad life, but deep down I think I'd be regretting this. I'd be settling for this. Oh my god, girl. Come on, you already have your answer. Reading posts here has been comforting and clarifying and has helped me feel more ready to walk away. Hopefully someone feels comforted by this post in some way too. Send me luck and strength for when I get back in a few days to break the news. I think she's already kind of made her decision. Guys, I'm not gonna eat any more chocolates. I'm sorry. I just I can't finish the chocolate bar. I'll get sick. But So figured I'd just like it over the next, just like to do it over the phone and get it over with. Girl. I feel a bit guilty about a phone breakup, but realistically, he just told me he no longer sees us getting engaged and wants to sleep with other people, so perhaps I'm not the one who should feel guilty here. That is so true. He was a bit shocked and asked some questions, but I was very final and basically said, we want different things, so this just makes sense. I really appreciate your honesty. This way we can both find what we want. I have a better move-out plan now, too. My mom is driving back up with me Saturday morning with a U-Haul, and she'll be there to help me pack everything ASAP and get out. Very glad I won't have to spend any time alone with him or any more nights in the apartment. I can update again after the move when I'm all in the clear. I just feel like this girl's really fortunate to have the financial means to be able to get out. Guys, I think it's so important for women. I'm going to speak for women because I am one. To be able to safely break up with someone when you live with them. Fortunately, this girl had family that she could stay with, her friends that she could stay with, right? That's what she said. And the financial means to be able to bounce the second she found out this guy didn't want her. I like when women stand 10 toes down. I like when people stand on business, period. So, we'll read a couple of comments and then I'll wrap this up because I'm actually sweating bullets. Please don't accept a proposal from someone who thinks that ethical non-monogamy is on the table. He only said that for one reason. He doesn't think you are the one. Let him go. Go out there and find your husband. 719 upvotes. Next one. My ex used the when you know phrase on me, and when I challenged him and told him, if you don't know, then it sounds like you don't want me. He said he needed more time, and spoiler, he broke up with me a few short months later. I should have stuck to my guns and ended it right there, then and there, because that's what he basically was saying, just too chicken to pull the trigger at the time. Someone else said, yep, whenever a man expresses doubts about marrying, you end it. He's telling the truth. Yeah, everyone's basically on board. I mean, she wasn't even really asking for advice. It was more of like, this is my story, guys. I made my decision.